Black, Latino, and Native American. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that. That shit go. You got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. It ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that. That shit go right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
B-Raw, when I go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the semen, something you don't understand. Getting check from my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away from camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar head hanging out the car. Wonder when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? What anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before.
That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that.
Y'all about to put me out the south right there. Who that song? Who that song? Who that song? The Father we fear. The Father we fear. Yehovah. Israel. Israel. Israel.
Hey, Shalom, let's clap it up. Hey, this is the Wednesday night biblical law class. You understand? We at ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, coming straight out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are under Commanding General Yohana. If it's not under Commanding General Yohana, it is not the truth. You understand? And we've been bringing this out since 1969, that blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews of the Bible, and our oppressor, the so-called white man, you understand? Also known as the pilgrim, the colonizer, you understand? Whatever else, name he done gave himself, the Spaniard, you see what I'm saying? He's the devil that the Bible speaks of, you understand? He's the biggest deceiver on the face of this earth, man. That's why we call him the devil, you understand? I mean, one thing we want to do, like, if you talk to people, a lot of people feel like you can't keep the law. Like, that's why it's like, did you fix that camera? Just have people. A lot of people feel like you can't keep the law. The Christian church has made it damn near impossible in our minds that we can even keep the law. You see what I'm saying? Like, we feel like there's no way you can keep God's law, but yet and still, we keep the so-called white man's law. You see what I'm saying? The things he tells us to do, like tilt it on this, tilt the camera. So. No, do it from this part. It's like it, yeah. Like tilt the left to right part. God. That's the water. Yeah, so the Christian church will have us thinking that to keep God's law is like impossible. There's no way in the world we can keep God's law, you understand? But in doing that, we're losing, we've lost our culture. Not only have we lost our culture, you feel me? Like when you lose something, it's not good enough that you just lose something, you feel me? You've replaced that with something else. And a lot of times we've replaced our culture with the culture of other people, and we damn near and took it over. So like we feel like we actually look at heathen culture as our culture. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into tonight, man. You gotta learn and you gotta have the strength to resist your own family. You gotta have the strength to resist your own family. You understand? Like it gotta get uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? In order to take our culture back. In order for the Lord to, in order for us to serve the Lord the right way, you got to resist the culture that we've established that's not ours. Right. You understand? So we're gonna get into that. If I could, let me get Deuteronomy chapter 13 and verse 6, Baba Kashar.
Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 6. If thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is as thine own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thy father.
Listen, so it's saying pretty much, listen, your brother, your mother, your rib, you see what I'm saying? Your sister in the truth, your husband. They secretly entice you saying, man, let's go serve these other gods. Now, of course, they're not going to say it like that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They're not going to come straight out and say, let's go serve these other gods. But that's exactly what they're doing. So and we're going to get into this, as well. We're going to get into Mother's Day, which is coming up. Right. Mother's Day is coming up, and we're going to get into that. So when they say one of your family members, man, when they entice you secretly saying, man, let's go serve these other gods. Hey, let's go celebrate your birthday. You understand? Let's go celebrate Thanksgiving. Let's go and celebrate Christmas. You know, the kids, they got to have a Christmas. You see what I'm saying? They got to have their presents. You understand? Like, that's how I go. Mama, we got to get mommy a gift for Mother's Day. You see what I'm saying? When they go and entice these secretly, saying, let's serve other gods. Keep going.
Verse 7. Namely, of the gods of the people which are round about you, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from the one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth.
They say, listen, namely the gods of the people which are round about you. You see what I'm saying? We take on the culture and we take on the false gods of every other nation around us, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what's the one that just passed? Not Easter. Of course, Easter, but it's the one, St. Patrick's Day. Like, what in the hell do Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans got to do with St. Patrick's Day?
Right.
But all of a sudden, we dressed up in all green. We got shamrocks on our chest, right. Shamrock tattoos, shamrock earrings, green eyelashes. You see what I'm saying? For what? We celebrating the gods that's around us, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is something the Lord is not fond of that, man. Keep going.
Verse 8. Thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him. Mm-hmm. Neither shall thine eye pity him, neither shall thy spare, neither shalt thou conceal him.
Listen, the Lord says, thou shalt not consent unto them. Man, say, hell no.
Right.
Do not give them the consent. You see what I'm saying? Listen, if they choose to do whatever they choose to do, let them do it.
Right.
But you don't give your consent to do it. You see what I'm saying? They want to go out to what I just said, the Irish, you want to go to a St. Patrick, you want to go bar hop. No, I ain't doing that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, let's go celebrate mama. You know, let's go get her a gift. You feel me? Here in Baltimore, the streets are going to be laced on the side of the street with baskets, homemade baskets with flowers and teddy bears and candy. You see what I'm saying? Don't get mommy none of it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Do not give your consent. That's what the Lord is saying. The Lord is saying, don't give your consent to that, man. It said, nor hearken unto him. Don't listen to all that garbage, man. That's your mother, man.
Right.
You mean to tell me you ain't gonna do this for your mother, the one who birthed you, the one who you came out? You know, the woman is God. You know, she can create man without a man. You see what I'm saying? Listen, don't listen to none of that garbage. You see what I'm saying? They say, neither shall thine eye pity him. Don't feel sorry for him. Don't feel sorry for your mother that you didn't get her a gift.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing. Don't make it like God is punishing you because he told you not to celebrate Mother's Day.
Right.
You ain't get your mother a gift, so all of a sudden you pity him, man. Like, you know, I'm trying to serve the Lord, but, you know, I feel bad for mom. I ain't get her nothing this year. Man, so what?
Right.
The Lord say, do not pity him. Neither shall thou spare, neither shall thou conceal him. Listen, you ain't got to feel bad when you serve the Lord out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Be bold when you serve the Lord. Because here's the thing, on the flip side, the Lord has high holy days that he has told every Black, Hispanic, and Native American that he wants us to observe them. You feel me? Do those same people feel bad when they do not observe God's high holy days?
Right.
Or do they say God will understand?
Right.
He understands and he knows my heart. So my whole the thing is like when it comes to us, we want everybody to respect us. We want everybody to listen to us. We want to be on the same page, and you know, I gotta understand where you coming from. But when it comes to the God, to the Most High, it's like, man, he understand. We're gonna do what we do anyway. So you want me to have more reverence for you than you want me to have for the Most High? That ain't happening. I don't care how you feel about it, and I don't feel bad about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if your feelings are hurt because you didn't get a gift, what does that say about our relationship?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't feel like you special to me anyway, what the hell is a gift going to do? Put a Band-Aid over a bullet wound? That's all it's doing. The Lord say, man, don't hearken to that. Don't listen to that garbage. You feel me? Don't let your eyes pity that garbage. You see what I'm saying? Don't feel sorry for nobody. We don't celebrate. Go, you got something?
It's like what you bring out is heavy. Listen, not only Mother's Day being supposed to be celebrated, but it brings out like a demon in it.
Come.
You feel me? So like, I remember situations. I'm broke. I ain't got nothing. Yo, for the whole year out here, yo, you ain't give me nothing on Mother's Day.
Girl.
You don't really appreciate me.
Come.
You like, dang, I thought it was out of love.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing you're gonna realize. Well, a lot of these holidays they say it's out of love, but when you do all boils down, it ain't got nothing to do with love. It's greed.
Right. That not only is greed, and we're gonna get into this, man. It's greed, but what a lot of us don't know, we celebrating false gods, man.
Right.
And anytime you celebrate false gods, man, that is a demon.
Right.
That is a demon trying to destroy us, man. And that's what we gotta understand. Like, listen, just because you my mother, just because you my father, me giving you a gift ain't gonna prove nothing to you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? How do I deal with my parents according to these scriptures? That's what matters.
Right.
But to the Christian church, the way we've been taught, none of that matters. This Sunday it's gonna be millions upon millions upon millions of people celebrating Mother's Day in them Christian churches. You see what I'm saying? And they celebrating Mother's Day. But guess what? The mother hate the child hate the mother.
Right.
They are not genuine relationships. You see what I'm saying? Like, and at the foremost, none of that relationship is not based on serving the Most High.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the most disgusting part about it. You feel me? We got these so-called leaders that's gonna they're gonna put on a show this weekend.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They're gonna put on a show, mother's gonna have them big ass hats on. You see what I'm saying? They gonna, they feel like they are show enough goddess on that day. Damn the Most High.
Right.
You ever seen a woman who feel like she's entitled to something? You ever see a woman who feel like, you owe her something?
Right.
It ain't nothing you can tell her. That's her day. That's her week. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can say. You better not come empty-handed. If you come in empty-handed, it's best that you don't even come.
Right.
That's the spirit of Mother's Day out. You see what I'm saying? Drop that. Let me get Matthew 15:7, Bubba Kashaw.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 7. Ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah prophesy of you, saying, Verse 8. This people draweth nigh unto me with their mouths.
So he started off in verse 7 and say, ye hypocrites. Well, did Isaiah say, prophesied you saying, listen, he's saying hypocrites because here's the thing. To be a hypocrite, you're saying one thing, but you're doing something completely different.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The Christian church, they're teaching, your family is teaching that everybody got their own personal relationship with God, with Jesus. You see what I'm saying? And that relationship looks different from person to person.
Right.
Well, how the hell does that happen? You feel me? If you're dealing with the same person. You see what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is your family, that Christian pastor does not have a relationship with the Most High.
Right.
You understand? Keep going to verse 8, Brother Kishore.
Come.
No, start going verse 8.
Come. Verse 8. This people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
They say, this people draweth nigh unto me. Nigh is an old Quaker word that means close. This people draw close unto me with their mouth. Like if you hear Christian talk, listen, by the time they finish, you'll feel like ain't nobody closer to the Most High than them. I mean, they so sure about the things that they say. They've been doing it for 30, 40 years. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you could tell them about God. You know, just a quick sidebar. I was this Christian I used to slave with, and he told me, he said, man, I've never encountered an Israelite before. I'm like, you are an Israelite. You know, Israelite isn't, for everybody who don't know this, being an Israelite is not a religion.
Right.
Like Israel was a person. If you read the Bible, Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Israelite comes from the fact that he had 12 sons. Ite means son of. Right. Son of Israel means the son of Jacob. You understand? So that's a bloodline. It's not a religion. Right. So that's what I told him. I said, listen, you are an Israelite, whether you want to believe it or not. You know, I've never had a chance to sit down, and this is with the guy on the slavery. I've never had a chance to sit down and really talk to an Israelite and understand where y'all come from, why y'all say the things y'all say, yada yada. And I warned him. I said, listen, I don't mind having a conversation, but you're going to get offended. Right. You're a Christian, and I'm not going to mince my words with you. You see what I'm saying? But if you want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. So here's the thing. By the time we got finished, I don't know if y'all watched y'all ever see the dude Mano? You know how he be having the glasses and he be looking like that. Man, he had his glasses. He had his Bible on, and he had his Bible in his hand, and he had his glasses looking down at me and looking at the Bible. He said, "I've never in my life heard nothing like that." And everything that I said to him, it came straight out the scripture. Right. You see what I'm saying? This is the problem with the Christian church, and this is why the Christian church is so evil, man, because for all that talking, for all that, you know, catching the Holy Ghost and catching the Holy, you know, all that nonsense that y'all doing and speaking in tongues, that hush, 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 and all that, for all of that they do not read these scriptures out. Right. They do not read the scriptures, man. That's why the Bible say, read that again, verse 8.
Come. Verse 8. This people draw nigh unto me.
It said, these people draw nigh unto me. These people draw close, man. It seems like they on fire for the Lord. They draw close. They talk that big boy talk. You feel me? That's what they do. You say they draw close to me. Go ahead.
With their mouth.
With their mouth. They talk a good game. Go ahead.
And honor me with their lips.
Honor me with their lips. Praise Jesus. Praise the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, the Lord is giving me a message right now. You see what I'm saying? But go ahead.
But their heart is far from me.
They say, but their heart is far from me, man. Their heart is talking about their mind. Right. Their mind is far from the Lord, man. And that's what we don't understand. Like these Christians, listen, in that Christian church, your family members, because a lot of us seem to think that because granddaddy got a church, granddaddy's different from the rest of the Christians. Right. Your granddaddy too. This is who we talking about. It said they honor me with their mouth. It said they draw nigh to me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Their heart is far from the Most High, meaning their mind is not on the things of the Most High. Their mind is not on serving the Most High. Their mind is not on what does the Most High require of me in order for me to be considered a righteous person. You feel me? That's not where their mind is. You understand? It says it's far from me. They don't give a damn about none of that.
Right.
At the end of the day, how much tithe and offerings did we get? How much building fund did we get? You see what I'm saying? That's what it comes. That's the bottom line in the Christian church and that Muslim mosque. You feel me? You hear something? Go ahead.
You seen the video when the one African Christian pastor said, "You die and you wake up and you don't." No, he said, "If you somewhere and you don't see me, you're not in heaven. You're in heaven."
He said, if you die and wake up and don't see him,
You don't see him.
you gotta be in hell.
You gotta be in heaven.
Because he know for a fact that he going to heaven. You feel me? I thought the Lord said that he gonna bring heaven to this earth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? What he don't realize is, see, and that's another issue. You see what I'm saying? He teaching that, but at the end of the day, heaven and hell are conditions that's on the earth right now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So he telling people, you die and you don't see me, you ain't make it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you are a horrible person. You are in hell, and you're going to experience hellfire for the rest of your days for an eternity.
Right.
And I'm going to be up here with Jesus.
Right.
You understand? Shucking and jiving. Like that's what the Christian church teaches. Huh? You see what I'm saying? Go ahead and let me get verse 9, Bubba Show.
Come. Verse 9. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines and commandments of men.
It say, but in vain they do worship me. You understand? When the Lord say in vain they do worship me, yeah, they worship with their mouth,
Right.
saying that they love that they love the Lord, saying that they I just want to serve you. You see what I'm saying? It say in vain they worship me, meaning it's empty. Like it literally means absolutely nothing.
Right.
You go to church for them 4 hours, so you go to church in the morning. That Christian church should be long, don't it? You go in the morning, you there 8 o'clock in the morning, you don't come home about 6, 7 o'clock that night.
Right.
So you got a damn 12-hour work shift where you getting lied to. You see what I'm saying? That's how they indoctrinate our people.
Right.
That's how they indoctrinate us to the point where as though when we hear the truth, we can't accept it. We can't even receive it because we just been in a torture chamber
Right.
for 12 hours. They didn't lock the doors and told us we better empty bank accounts. So now I done came out there, I'm broke. You see what I'm saying? You think I want to hear about the Lord? That's why, like I'm telling you, when you hear people say that they atheists and they don't, and people upset with the Lord, man, they be like, I can't do religion. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't like talking about God. I don't believe he exists. When you hear people talking like that, typically they've been hurt.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Typically they've been hurt. Somebody in that church then did all types of awful things to them, and that's why they can't believe that it's a real God. You understand? But it say, but in vain they worship me, meaning the worshiping is empty, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. You understand? Like we got to realize, like you can damn near get shunned in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American household if you don't bring mama Mother's Day gift.
Right.
It's okay for you not to bring daddy a Father's Day gift,
Right.
which we shouldn't be doing either.
Right.
But if you in a Black household, it is damn near blasphemy for you to come on Mother's Day empty-handed.
Right.
You come and you say, listen, I don't celebrate Mother's Day. You see what I'm saying? The Lord don't want us doing that. You feel me? You think your mother want to hear about that?
Right.
Black mother will cuss you. It will cuss you out. You see what I'm saying? You won't even eat that day.
Right.
I'm telling you, like, you going to think you gonna get a plate of food or something like that, man. You're not eating no Sunday dinner at mama house when you ain't getting no Mother's Day gift, man. Because that's what it's about. I mean, you can't tell a Black woman that she don't like that Mother's Day is a horrible holiday.
Right.
That Mother's Day is ruining her. You cannot tell no Black woman that up and don't expect to have no kind of repercussion. I'm telling you, that Black woman gonna say, you know what she's gonna say? That Black mama gonna say, you may not celebrate it, but I do.
Right.
And with me celebrating it, you should still get me a gift. You feel me? You don't care about me, it's all about you. You down there with them crazy ass Israelites, they running their mouth and they on the corner talking loud, you feel me? You in the cult.
Right.
That's the next step. They ruining you. They ruining your mind. You act like something wrong with you. You see what I'm saying? That's where they're gonna go with it. The whole time, everything they're saying to you is actually them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's the crazy part about it. Like, that's why we call the so-called white man the devil, because he has pushed this. He has pushed this. He's deceived us to the point where, as though, when you hear something righteous sounds so damn demonic,
Right.
in the minds of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Like, I'm telling you, for you to say that you ain't celebrate no Mother's Day and that's a wicked holiday, listen, the Lord got to be working with a woman out for her to understand that. You understand? If I could drop that, let me get Deuteronomy 12 and 31, Bubba Kashaw.
Oh, God. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 1. These are the statutes and judgments which ye shall observe to do in the land
31 and 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 31. Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy God, for every abomination to the Lord which he hateth have they done unto their gods, for even their sons and their daughters they have burnt in the fire to their gods.
It said, and the Most High is telling you, thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy God, for every abomination to the Lord which he have hated have they done unto the gods, for even their sons and daughters they have burnt into fires and in the fire to their gods. The Lord is saying, listen, the way that these heathens, the way they serve their gods out, you can't serve me like that.
Right.
The things that they do to serve and commemorate their gods, you understand? That's not gonna work for me. Even to the point where they sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? It said, for even their sons and daughters, they have burnt in the fire to their gods. They have sacrificed children to these false gods. That's what we don't understand. Like, that's what our women gotta understand. You feel me? Like, the things that the culture of these oppressors in these heathen nations that's around us, that's in our communities, the culture of them is not to care about God's law, to the point where, as though, they don't even care about their own children. Like, for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, abortion should never be on the table.
Right.
And people always like to go to the, what if someone they got our word and they got pregnant? You feel me? It's nothing for you to, when you birth that baby, let that baby go. Give that baby to adoption. You see what I'm saying? You can actually do that. You see what I'm saying? But as you black, Hispanic, and Native American, you should not be aborting your babies, man. That's actually something they used to do when they was serving these false gods. I think it's I want to say Baal. Look that up for me. I think it's Baal. I think it was a picture where, that I think it was Baal, where he was sitting like in a chair, and they would actually take their baby and let their baby burn in his lap. You feel me? And they would give their children away, give their children up to these false gods out. You see what I'm saying? And we do the same thing every time we go to that abortion clinic, man. Every time we go to that abortion clinic, you understand? Like, child sex, historical. Can they see that?
No.
We're gonna read a little bit of that too, you feel me? Because I don't think, like, people be reading the Bible, and I don't think that people understand the things that we do. We may not know the origin of it, but a lot of this stuff be having origins based in false gods. You understand? Even like, that's what I'm saying. Abortion, that is a practice used by other heathens, because they used to sacrifice their children. Get that picture right there. The one, the orange one. Come on. See if we can pull that picture up. Give me 1 second. Yeah, a lot of us don't realize that it's a lot of things that we do, and because we have not been taught properly, because we don't know the history of things, it's a lot of things that we do, and don't realize that we serving false gods, i.e., one of those things is celebrating birthdays.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, you see what I'm saying? Birthdays is a big thing for us. Celebrating birthdays, you don't have a day, you got a month. You see what I'm saying? Then they correlate it and they bring it in with their with the zodiac sign. Well, I'm a, you know, what they say, like, I'm a November Scorpio.
Right.
As if the month, like the month that you were born in makes your zodiac sign more powerful. You feel me? I'm this type of I'm this type of Taurus, this type of whatever the hell they are. You feel me? Here's the thing. Celebrating your birthday, the origin of that is celebrating the false god.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that too, because the Lord said don't. The Lord said there should be no God before me. You feel me? So when you make yourself a god, you putting yourself before the Most High, man.
Right.
That's a sin according to the Bible. The Christian church doesn't teach that. You understand? This is why we stay in the predicament. We stay in the conditions we stay in. You got that? Yeah, come. I'm gonna show you this picture. This is a picture of Baal. Okay, they can see this. Okay, this is a picture of Baal right here, and what it is these heathen nations. They actually used to sacrifice their babies to this statue.
Right. You
see what I'm saying? And their baby would go. They would put their baby in the hands of that statue, and that baby would burn up. You see what I'm saying? This was their culture. This is something that they used to do. And here it is all the way in 2026. You feel me? This is the same thing we do when we go to these abortion clinics, man.
Right.
We take our babies, put them in the hand of these false gods, you understand? And they dress it up saying, like, you know, right now is not a good time for you to have a baby. You see what I'm saying? You want to you got your whole life you got your whole life ahead of you. You feel me? You shouldn't abort your baby.
Right.
I understand that it's some difficult situations that their sisters be in, but every situation ain't difficult.
Right.
You got rappers. What was it? Glorilla? Then she say she had she said something to the fact like she had a membership or something like that. That wanted to. I thought it was Glorilla. She said something to the fact like, I don't know how many abortions she had, but damn near like she had a membership to the abortion clinic. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to understand, man, like that spirit is the same spirit that these other heathen nations around us had. You understand? Right. And this is some of the things that they used to do, sacrificing their babies, man. So read that scripture one more time, Bubba, because you can take that picture down too.
Sir. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 31. Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy God, for every abomination to the Lord which he hateth, have they done unto the gods. For even their sons and their daughters they have burnt in the fire of their gods.
This is what we do, man. We follow these heathen nations, man, and these abominations, these abominable things we start to do because we're following these heathen nations around us, man, and serving their fake and false gods. Keep going.
Verse 32. What things soever I command you. Verse 32. What things soever I command you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereto, nor diminish it from it.
Lord say, man, whatever it is that I command you to do that. You see what I'm saying? Don't add to my word, don't take away from it. You feel me? Don't add to my law, don't take away from my law, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When I tell you to observe something, you know, when I say that these are my high holy days, these are my days, and it's commanded for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to observe these days, that's what I want you to observe.
Right.
Like if I was to do a pop quiz right now for every black, Hispanic, and Native American that calls themselves a Christian and go to church every Sunday. If I was to do a pop quiz right now and ask them to name God's the Most High's high holy days that we're supposed to be keeping, I guarantee you there'll be about 10%. You say you doubt that too? You doubt that? Hey, I'm trying. I'm saying 10%.
I get 2.
Hey, also can now say 2%. You see what I'm saying? Like these are the days the Lord told us that He wants us to observe. You understand? We're not supposed to take away, or we're not supposed to add to that. The Lord knows what he's doing, man. All the holidays that we celebrate right now has pagan origin to it, meaning false gods, the origin of it. That's why we do it. Go ahead.
Right, sir. Only, and this is the thing, right? The only reason I believe a Christian would know is that they came in contact with the Israelites. Because my whole entire time growing up in the Christian church, and I used to, you talking about them 12-hour Sundays?
Yeah.
Then Wednesday.
Okay.
4 hours.
Wednesday
then
was the
Friday,
Bible study.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even count the weeks for revival. When they're all every day, right?
Yeah.
I have never heard of a high holy day.
Bro.
Never.
That's crazy. Listen, but what you saying is heavy because this is the reality of it.
Right.
Like this is the reality of the Christian church. For as much Christian church people do, you are not learning about the Most High.
Right.
That's why the scripture earlier said that their hearts are far from me. The heart's far from me, meaning your mind is so far from the Lord. You understand? Like the Most High wants us thinking in our seasons are predicated on his high holy days, man.
Right.
They go hand in hand. If we don't know what they are, what the hell are we doing? How do we even gauge the mind of the Most High if the things he's telling us to do, we don't even know about?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's how you serve the Most High. Like you got to understand the mind of the Most High. You start to realize how he thinks, how he wants you to think. If you don't understand that basic concept, how can you serve the Most High? The Christian church does not serve the Most High. Your family does not serve the Most High. You understand? So like it's a lot of brothers watching right now. They watch the ISUPK. It's a lot of sisters that watch the ISUPK, right? And they are afraid to come to class.
Right.
They are afraid to come to class. Not only are they afraid to come to class, it's like they're afraid to watch the UPK around their other family members. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a Christian right now. I guarantee you, it's a Christian right now that's gonna watch this class or watch one of the UPK classes, right? And as soon as one of his Christian daddy or his Christian mother come in that room, he gonna turn it off.
Right.
He gonna mute it. You see what I'm saying? Listen, that's the stigma that's behind it. You feel me? That's the witchcraft and the sorcery in that Christian church, to where as though you don't even want to be caught, seen, listening. Your spirit is starting to wake up. Like your spirit's starting to wake up, and you starting to realize, man, I'm being lied to. Go ahead, you go say something.
So heavy, because I lived that same thing when I first knew the truth. He would take my people somewhere, cut it out. Now I'm pulling them to my hand. I'm pulling. Please. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's real.
Yeah, and because that's what it is, man. It's a lot of brothers that's been watching UPK videos for 2, 3, 4, 5 years and will not come to class, will not touch bases with it. They'll sneak a comment, all praises to the Most High.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, shalom, brothers. You see, they sneak that in there, but they not coming to class. And the reason they not coming to class, man, is because they have family who shun the word of the words of the Most High, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? What you got to understand is you have to learn to resist your family.
Right. You
got to resist your family. Just because your family does not want to serve the Most High, that does not mean that you're not supposed to serve the Most High. A lot of times you are the one that the Lord is calling that's going to be the example to your family. And if you don't stand in that, man, like the scriptures say, like some fall by the wayside, man. I mean, some is built on bad seed, bad soil. Just paraphrasing right now, you understand? But how else do we take our culture back? What is our culture? You understand? Our culture is keeping high holy days. Our culture is celebrating the Sabbath day. Our culture is celebrating Passover, man. Like we just came from a glorious Passover, man. Right. That's the culture of Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. A lot of times you got brothers dressing up in dashikis. You understand? They got karate outfits and all that nonsense on, want to be a Chinaman. You see what I'm saying? Like, we want to be everything to everybody, but we don't want to be who we are, man.
Right.
Like, people, like, we gotta realize, hey, we got a glorious culture.
Right.
Like, it's not normal for us. Like, what we don't realize, our culture is so righteous that if we started keeping some of the commandments as a nation, as a race of people, I'm saying race of people only because some people, you know, when you hear nation, they think that we still American. Right. No, when I say race of people, I'm talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's laws that we keep, man. We reduce the crime rate in our communities tremendously.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, the law of not sleeping with your brother's rib. You know how many brothers been unalived? How many brothers been maimed? How many sisters been unalived? Because they done stepped outside of that union they had with another brother. What if we didn't have that? What if we had a law that said you can't do that and brothers understood it and they respected that, man? Right. You know how many brothers we still have here? What about the law of not being a witch? You understand? Being a witch, that means being a drug dealer. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's not the culture of Black, Hispanics, and Native American. That's not our culture to sell drugs to our people. That's not our culture to get high. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's the culture of these heathen nations around us, man. What if we had that law? I mean, you know how many brothers didn't overdose because there's so much fentanyl in that heroin or in that pill that they popping. All right. I don't know, like if you in Baltimore, you know, you know about Pennsylvania North Avenue. You feel me? It's live up there. I mean, I'm telling you, it's live. Like, if you ever see the movie Paid in Full when they was on the strip and they was all taking pictures, and man, that's how Penn North looked. You see what I'm saying? Was it last year? It was either last year or the year before. What they do is they give out what they call testers. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't know this, you feel me? But in the hood, they do something where they give out testers, you feel me? So a tester be like a new drug that they sampling. You see what I'm saying? A new batch of drugs and whatnot that they sampling, you feel me? So what they do is they have all the addicts, they have them lining up in a single file line. This is how I know we can have order. Right. This is how I know we can serve the Lord. They talk crazy to them too. Right. Man, you better get in line. You see what I'm saying? And you'll have a line. I'm telling you, have a line damn near 3 blocks long. And they all in line. Ain't nobody rooting. Ain't nobody shoving. Ain't no pushing. It's orderly. Right. And they come up and they give them testers for free. This is the new drugs. This is the new sample right here. You feel me? And it was like, I think it was last year sometime. It was like 30 to 50 people. They all overdosed in the same area. You see what I'm saying? Was laid out so much fentanyl in them drugs. You see what I'm saying? And one brother woke up, man, and he said, how did he say it? One brother woke up and he was like, he was pissed off. He was like, man, why did they wake me up? Right. Oh, yeah. Come on. He said, why did they wake me up, man? The place where I was at was so much more better than the place I am now. I wish I still could have stayed there. So him being overdosed and being wherever he was at in his mind was better for him to be there than for him to be woke up and gotta come back to the reality of being a slave in this kingdom. Good up.
And that's what's so heavy that you brought out even that example. That's how you know hell is here right here on earth.
Come.
Like he living in hell.
Come.
And he rather be high out his mind.
Come.
For a couple more minutes and come back here.
Come. That brother, he was pissed off.
Right.
Like he was pissed off. He was like, man, the place where I was at just now, how I was feeling, why y'all wake me up and bring me back to this? You see what I'm saying? Like this is the conditions we're living in. You understand? So here it is. This is the lifestyle that we're living. That's not the culture of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to be strung out, to be getting high, to be taking testers and taking drugs. You don't know what the hell you're taking. That's not the culture of us. Our culture is not to be drug dealers. Right. And they always bring it out like Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are not meant to be gangsters, man. What is a gangster? Right. You see what I'm saying? A gangster is what is the Italians. You see what I'm saying? That they go to labor unions. They go to labor unions and say, listen, I know up in they say up in New York, for every window that went up, a quarter had to be given to them to the mob. You see what I'm saying? Well, that job not gonna get complete. Right. Those are the gangsters. Extortion. Hey, listen, if you don't pay us a fee every month, you see what I'm saying? Like your store ain't gonna be under protection. And that month you don't pay, your store get burnt up. That's what they do. I mean, they the ones doing it. That's their culture. That's not our culture. The scripture talk about us being the most humble people on the face of the earth, man. We're so humble to the point, like, we forget everybody for everything, but we don't forgive each other. That's because we under the sorcery of our oppressor. You understand? We believe how he believe. We think how he think. That's why we want to share in his culture. We want to actually feel like we're a part of something. Good.
And that's exactly what you brought up. It's like, when people talk about, like, what's the best movie of all time? The Godfather. And in my head, I'm like, bro, why you care so much about the Italian lifestyle when all they doing is thieving and robbing and, you know what I'm saying, undermining everybody? We care that much to even proclaim that as the best movie. Like, that's crazy.
Or Scarface. Brothers, it's a lot of people out here named Tony right now because of the Scarface.
Right.
Everybody thinking it's Tony Montana, you feel me? Guns get bigger, you feel me? Drugs, your drug connect get long. Like, that's not our culture. We come from a rich culture, man. We come from a culture of literal kings.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's who we supposed to be, man. We supposed to be righteous and serving the Lord up. Like, do you know what the black community is supposed to look like, man? And if we doing it righteously? Like, if you're from Baltimore, we got what they call Jewtown. I always talk about this because, they've stolen our identity. Right. They've stolen our identity to the point where as though they've created an entire conglomerate based off of a stolen identity. You see what I'm saying? But if you go to Jewtown, listen, when I tell you they got community centers.
Right.
State of the art community centers built off our dollars, built off the dollars of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They got community centers. They got schools that only their kids go to.
Right.
You understand? They got a ambulance that only goes to their people. They got police that only that only deal with their people.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They got synagogues for only their people. You see what I'm saying? Like, they do things to where as though if you see them, like I always say, you got Jewtown is right next to Park Heights.
Right.
So if Park Heights is right here, Jewtown is right here.
Right.
It's that close. It's literally one step away. And if you look at the conditions in Park Heights, and then you take one step and go to Jewtown, it's night and day. That is literally heaven and hell.
Right.
It don't get no more clear than that. You see what I'm saying? They walk the streets late nights. You see what I'm saying? They got conventions that they do, and it's unbothered. But here's the thing: we know that they're criminals. The world don't know they're criminals.
Right.
You understand? We know that they got drug and kidnapping rings. It was just brought out up in New York. They got tunnels that they do a lot of unrighteous things in. You see what I'm saying? They got practices where, they give little babies. They was giving little babies herpes. And this ain't our words.
Right.
This is brought out by the New York Times, where they doing they supposed to be doing like circumcision and stuff like that. You feel me? But they using their mouth on babies and giving babies herpes. You feel me? You giving babies herpes, that means you've been doing something else too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what they're known for. So like, they give the impression of being righteous and being the Lord's people, but we know that they're not. But my whole point of it is if we followed the Most High's law, statutes, commandments, do you know how great our communities would be?
Right.
Like, can you imagine your kid running for 4 and 5 blocks? This is what the Passover represents to us.
Right.
If you Black, Hispanic, Native American, man, and you've been to the Passover, that's our culture.
Gone.
You understand? For you to be here and your kid is damn near 3-4 blocks away, you understand? And your kid is safe.
Right.
Your kid is safe, man. You ain't got to worry about nobody grabbing your kid. You ain't got to worry about nobody snatching your kid.
Right.
Somebody doing something wicked to him. You ain't got to worry about none of that. Like at the Passover, you know, you had a kid, you know, with some water there. You know, kids being, you know, kids jumped in the water. Guess who was right behind them? It was brothers jumped right in the water and brought them right back out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You can't do that.
Right.
Like, come on now. You can't do that in the way things is now, man. So, like, as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we got to realize, man, we got a rich culture, man.
Right.
We got a rich culture, man. It's a lot of history to it. You understand? Like, a lot of people always say, well, my grandmother taught me this. This is how we came up. But prior to your grandmother, do you know we got history?
Right.
Do you know we got traditions that the Lord told us to set forth, man? Like, that's what we got to realize. We keep going back 2 generations. Grandma taught me this. Grandma did this. Big Mama did this. Do you know before Big Mama, we had a culture, man?
Right.
We had history. And this is what we got to get back to. You understand? We got to stop taking on the culture of these heathen nations, man. Take on the culture of our power. You understand?
Right.
When we do that, you'll realize the power of the Most High, man. Like it's when I tell you, it's a beautiful feeling. When you're immersed in the culture of the Most High, it's a beautiful feeling, not because here's the thing. My guys that's around me, the Akim that's around me, you feel me? I could trust my family with them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about my brother doing no crazy stuff to me or my family, you feel me, behind my back. You see what I'm saying? Like, we can't do that.
Right.
Like, if you're in the streets, you can't do that, man. Like, because the culture is to get over. Like, look at the culture that we got in the streets, the no snitching culture. The no snitching culture is don't say nothing to nobody. If something happened to you, just shut your mouth.
Right.
Where in the world is that? Like I don't understand that for the life of me. Go ahead.
It came from the household. When they say whatever stays in the family.
There you go. There you go. It came from the household. You feel me? It came from slavery.
Right.
Whatever happens in this house stays in this house. Whatever abuse happens in this house stays in this house. So yeah, you can get robbed. You can do you can be a victim, but you better not say nothing or you snitching. You see what I'm saying? That's not the culture of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. The culture is you better not ever touch nobody.
Right.
You better not ever do nothing to nobody, or we gonna deal with you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna terrorize the people and think ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you out of fear of being labeled a snitch.
Right.
When you doing all manners of wickedness because you bullying people. So you big bad wolf on the block,
Right.
and you think can't nobody say nothing about you. You feel me? That's not our culture, man.
Right.
Our culture, we bully the bullies.
Right.
I'm telling you, we bully the bullies. You feel me? Like the scriptures talk about the lion will dwell with the lamb. And of course, in people's mind, it goes straight to animals because of the Christian church. It goes straight to animals. That's not what that means, man. It's talking about the weak of Israel, the weak that's in black, the weak amongst us, the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right now, the weak get devoured in our communities.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If you Black, Hispanic, or Native American and you weak, 9 times out of 10, you getting devoured. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, lamb. But guess what? Every nation have lamb.
Right.
Everybody ain't strong. But every nation have strong men. Every nation have lions. That lion is going to protect the weak of the community.
Right.
That means no other lion from another community can come in and do anything to the weak of our people. You feel me? Because we got lions that's going to protect the weak. The lions will dwell with the lamb. You see what I'm saying? The lions from other nations, you're not going to touch Israel.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You come over here and you're going to get what you want. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what that means, man. It's not our culture to do those things to our people, man.
Right.
If I could drop that, let me get Exodus 20 and 30, Bubba Kashaw.
Come on. Is it 20 and 30?
That's like Exodus 20 and 3, Biblical Show.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
It say, thou shalt have no other gods before me. This is a commandment. The Lord say, thou shalt not. It say, thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Listen, whenever you put anything before the Most High, and you start serving anything before the Most High, you're putting that person, that becomes a god. You understand? And this is what we're gonna get into Mother's Day. That a lot of people don't want to hear it. A lot of people don't. You know, how is you celebrating your mother? How is that a sin to the Lord? Well, we just read the scripture where it say, you should not put no other gods before the Most High. You understand? So, if you know anything about the background of Mother's Day, you know about Rhea and Gaia. We're gonna pull that up. We're gonna give you some information on them real quick. You could do Rhea.
Who is the goddess Rhea? Rhea is not one of the 12 Olympic gods. In fact, she's the mother to them all. Hence her title, the mother of gods. Every famous Greek god you probably know about the Greek pantheon. Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, and Hera, among many others, owe their existence to Rhea.
So that's who Rhea is. Rhea is considered the mother god. You see what I'm saying? Now go to Gaia real quick. Let's get her story real quick. And this is what a lot of people don't realize, and a lot of people don't understand, that when we celebrate Mother's Day and all that nonsense, you feel me? We're literally serving these false gods, man. So Rhea is considered the mother goddess or the mother god. You see what I'm saying? And Gaia is her daughter, and we're gonna find out a little bit about her. You got the Mother's Day one. We're gonna get some more on this real quick. Go ahead.
Who is Gaia, the goddess? Gaia is one of the most important deities in ancient Greek mythology, Selachii mythology. She is known as the Earth Mother and is the originator of all, literally, not to be dramatic, but Gaia is the single oldest ancestor of the Greek gods and goddesses besides the entity known as Chaos, which emerged from the beginning of time.
So put Gaia in Mother's Day. Bring that article up. We're gonna bring out why everybody wants to celebrate Mother's Day and why this became a big tradition. G-I-A is G-A-I-A.
G-A-I-A.
Yeah. Let me see it. Now I want to go to Gaia and Rhea and Gaia and the origin of Mother's Day. We're gonna get some more in this because a lot of people got to understand when we speak of these things, man, we're not speaking these things, you know, just to talk about or to seem smart. You feel me?
All right.
But you got to understand that when the Most High just told you in Exodus 20 that you're not supposed to have any gods before me, man. When we start serving these false these holidays, we don't realize we're worshiping false gods. And when we worship false gods, man, we're actually disrespecting the Most High himself. You understand? Do that one real quick. Patient, okay? Go ahead.
Mother's Day, from pagan organs to modern celebrations by Judah Shaw. On May 12th, families will gather together in the United States to celebrate another Mother's Day. This is a good time to reflect on motherhood, and why we take the day to celebrate our mother.
So like this article was written a few years ago, but that's why I say May 12th. But we understand it's the 10th this year, so on that Sunday. But go ahead.
When goddesses was worshipped as the supreme deity, many cultures around the world dedicated festivals to their mother goddess, symbol of all mothers, and she who birthed the world. One of the most ancient mother goddesses is, you got one that's Isis, here's a Greek one. Greek goddesses Gaia gave birth to the world after springing forth from the vast emptiness of chaos. She birthed Uranus in the starry sky, who then became her husband. Together they created the first pantheon of deities, the 12 Titans.
See, what we don't realize is when we celebrate Mother's Day, the whole idea of giving out mothers gifts and we're making them a deity.
Right.
We are putting them before the Most High. We're learning to serve them before we serve the Most High. So that's why if you're dealing with, like, that's why in the Black, Hispanic, Native American household, you cannot come empty-handed. It's like a slap in the face if you come empty-handed to your mother on Mother's Day. She gonna look at you. Oh, so like, water for that.
Come.
Yeah, so that's the thing. When we celebrate Mother's Day, we don't realize that we're actually giving credence, and we're celebrating Greek goddess, in particular, Rhea. I think her name is Gaia, right? Is it Gaia or Gia?
I say Gia.
Rhea and Gaia. That's who we're celebrating, and that's what we don't realize. So we think that we're doing something honorable for our parents, right? For our mother. We think that we showing her how much we care about her. We showing her how much we love her, right? That's what we think. In all reality, what we're doing is we're giving credence and we're serving false Greek gods,
Right.
by doing that. You see what I'm saying? You got something on that?
And like, even if we was to read the article, it's just daughter passing on from daughter to daughter. Daughter. You know what I'm saying? Then when they get to the Romans, you can see like the Romans changed the Catholic Church, and boom.
And that spills all the way down into feminism. You see what I'm saying? That whole, she's the mother earth and she birthed. That's why you got people right now who feel like you don't need a man to reproduce.
Right.
Like, people actually believe that a woman can have a baby without the help of a man, which is nonsense. You see what I'm saying? That's the feminist. That's that Greek goddess idea stuff coming down. You feel me? She gave birth to the world. We know that the Lord is the creator of all things. The Most High is the creator of all things. Not no damn Greek goddess, man.
Right.
That's why the scriptures say, "Do not put any god before me," man. You disrespect the Most High when you do that. But here's the thing: no one cares about that.
Right.
So you want me to give credence to you, and you want me to honor you, but when it comes to the Most High, he just got to wait his turn. Lie. Meaning, no, that ain't happening here. You see what I'm saying? If I could, get Jeremiah 7:18, brother, for sure.
Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 18. The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the queen of heaven, and to pour out drink offering unto the other gods, that they may provoke me to anger.
This is what happens on Mother's Day.
Right.
You got your father on the grill.
Come.
She baking cakes, she baking macaroni and cheese and all that kind of stuff. You feel me? Because we going to celebrate. In your mind, you think you're celebrating your mother. But what you're doing is you're putting Rhea and Gaia above the Most High. Putting your mother above the Most High. So that brother, he on the grill. That, Papa, if he's there,
right,
or your boyfriend, he on the grill. You see what I'm saying? On Mother's Day, keep going.
Come. Verse 19. Do they provoke me to anger, saith the Lord? Do they not provoke themselves to the confusion of their faces?
Yeah, the Lord said, man, first in verse 18, he said that they may provoke me to anger. They provoke the Most High to anger, man.
Right.
Like, we keep, listen, Only in the UPK can you get the real spirit of the Most High. Like the Christian church had you thinking that the Most High is a sucker,
Right.
that you can do whatever you want to do to him. Everything gonna be sweet. He gonna forgive everything. He ain't gonna hurt you. When they say fear the Lord, don't fear him. Like don't be scared of him.
Right.
Just have reverence. That's what the Christian church teaches when they say fear the Lord. That's not like you're scared of him. Why would you be scared of? Why would you be scared of the Most High? The Most High will take your life out.
Come.
The Most High will take the life of your kids. He will take the life. He will take your mother's life.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like we don't realize that the Most High gets angry.
Right.
We provoke the Most High to anger when we start putting other gods before him, especially false gods, something that ain't true. Then they say, do they provoke me to anger, saith the Lord? Do they not provoke themselves to the confusion of their own faces? That's what happens. There's nothing but confusion, man. Go ahead.
Come. This class is so heavy, right? Because I feel like Christianity might be the only belief system that I know of where it's like, do not learn where this stuff came from.
Yeah.
Like no matter what branch of stuff they hop in, is like, yo, there's no point of me learning where it came from. Like Mother's Day, we be like, yo, it's pagan.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna look that up to figure it out. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like every Christian I know come in contact, even with sororities and stuff like that. There's no point of looking this up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That like is the only place, and that's why here in the truth, we're gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? So you know, because the Christian mindset, there's no point of looking this stuff up.
But here's the thing: it's not even that they don't know. That's the crazy part. What is a person going to say when everything that they've been taught, every tradition that they've have, now that wall starts to crumble? They go back to, well, this is the traditions we had in our house growing up. You ever show somebody that it's wrong to celebrate Christmas?
Right.
And the first thing they go into is what?
Do it for love.
We doing it for love, and we got to do it for these kids.
Right.
It was done for me,
right.
So I'm going to do it for my kids.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is why the Lord say don't take on the traditions of men.
Come.
These are the traditions of men. These are not the traditions of the Most High, man. And that's what we got to understand. That's the, what's that? That's the sorcery. That's the witchcraft that we got to break from. Like you can, like I'm telling you, in that Christian household, man, you can say, oh, them Israelite brothers, they crazy, man. They this, that, and the third. They ain't nothing but a cult. But if you actually look up at a cult, what a cult really is, man, Christianity is I'm telling you, it's a cult beyond belief.
Come.
Go ahead.
Right. And you know it's crazy, right? You know, it's the only place you're gonna hear that Christianity is nothing but white supremacy. Right now, you know, because all the Trump people, you know what I'm saying, going crazy right now. All of them got Christians, whoopty whoop. And now some of them, you know, they turning on each other, but all these devils fighting each other. Now they like Christianity is just racism masked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not full out racist like they want you to be.
Yeah.
They beefing now. It's either extreme ones and then the ones who's trying to hide it for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And only in the truth you're gonna hear that Christianity ain't nothing but white supremacy.
That's all it is.
Right.
Christianity is nothing but white supremacy. You feel me? It's a vessel for white supremacy. And the so-called white man, his version of Christianity is different
Right.
from the so-called black man's Christianity. You see what I'm saying? Because the so-called white man and his Christianity, if you do something to him, he wants vengeance. And he's going to get his vengeance. He's going to get his justice. Listen, this over in Iran, what's going on over there? The so-called white man, that Christian white man, you think he got a problem with that?
Right. He think he doing, God wills it.
Like, do you think he got a problem with them going over them and bombing Iran and bombing them kids and them women? They bombing hospitals and stuff like that. What they did to Palestine? They leveled it. Right. You think the so-called white man and his version of Christianity gave a damn about that? He looked at that like manifest destiny.
Right.
This is what the Lord wills.
Go.
You see what I'm saying? But when blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans talk about what they've done to us, hey man, come on now. You got to forgive.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You got to get over that. Like that's black Christianity. Forgive, forget. You understand? Turn the other cheek. They the only things that we learn in the Christian church. You got to turn the other cheek when it comes to these other nations. But when it comes to turning the other cheek when it comes to your brother, Nah, you're unequally yoked. Cut them off.
Cut them off. Come.
You see what I'm saying? But could drop that. Let me get Amos 5:21, brother, for sure.
Come. You still want me to take this down?
Yeah, you can take that down right now.
Come. All right, you good. You better. You said Amos?
Amos chapter 5:21.
Come. Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I hate.
What?
I hate.
Listen, here's another thing. The Christian church, they say, like, listen, when I say the Christian church, I'm talking about the black household too.
Right.
The black household does not think that the Most High hates anything.
Right.
He's all love. I'm telling you. I'm going back to that Christian I told you was on my slavery. He said, God cannot hate. Nothing evil can come from the Lord. He cannot hate. And when I brought that scripture up, I'm telling you, that man no look, when he looking over his glasses like this.
Come.
And you know what the next question was? What version of the Bible do you read from? You feel me? I said, we read from the King James. I pulled it up. I showed it to him. I said, these are not my words. Man, he was looking under his glasses. He looking at me. Then he looked back at his Bible. You know what he told me? He said, man, listen, I got to go. When I go home, I got to get my Bible that I usually read out of. I'm quite sure it was like an NIV.
Right.
Where they changed the words up and stuff like that. And that's what he came back with the next day. In my Bible, it says this. It does not say that he hates.
Right.
But in the King James, it does. You see what I'm saying? Like, they don't believe that the Most High hates anything.
Right.
He's all of he's the creator of all things, but for the one emotion that he can't have is to hate. Right. That makes no sense. Read that again.
Come. Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days.
The Lord say, I hate and I despise your feast days. The Lord hates Mother's Day, man.
Right.
That's what we got to realize. That's the culture of these oppressors, man. That's their culture, man. The Lord hates it. Why does the Lord hate that, man? Because you putting another God before him.
Right.
I mean, you creating this this deity in your mind, and you giving credence to this deity when it's the Most High that gave you everything. It's the Most High that gave you life. The Lord say, I hate and I despise your feast days. The Most High hates Mother's Day, man.
Right.
Keep going.
And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
The Most High don't want to smell them cookouts. He don't want to smell that macaroni and cheese. He don't want to smell none of that garbage. You feel me?
Come.
You see what I'm saying? He don't want to smell them roses. You think that's so. He don't want to smell none of that. You see what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. Verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
Yeah, so when they had that Mother's Day meal, and they praying to the Lord, and everybody going around talking about why they so happy for Mama and how special she is, and how the Lord has blessed her over all these years. The Lord don't give a damn about that, man.
Right.
The Lord is so turned off from it. You feel me? Like he hate it. Like when you despise something, like it's one thing for you to hate something. When you despise something, it's almost like, you know, it's something like it's crawling under your skin. That you absolutely it's disgusting. You see what I'm saying? That's how the Most High look at Mother's Day. And here it is, we honoring her, and we praying, we call ourselves praying to the Lord.
Right.
Everybody singing Kumbaya, and Mother at the center of it all. She's sitting there like this. She's sitting there like the goddess she is. You see what I'm saying? And we praying thinking that we doing the Lord's work and celebrating this woman. And the whole time the Most High is hating and he's despising everything that's going on.
Right.
Lord don't even want to smell the food that you done cook. Understand? Keep going.
Come. Verse 23. Take thou away from me, Salakia. Verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows.
Yeah, so you know, every holiday has music that's associated with it.
Right.
You think of Mother's Day, you think of Boys to Men. Mama, you know what? Lord don't give a damn about that. He don't care about none of that, all that music. You see what I'm saying? You go to every holiday got a particular song or songs that's attributed to it. You feel me? Christmas got what? Silent Night.
The Mariah Carey.
The Mariah Carey one that she make millions and millions off of every year.
Come on.
The Lord do not care about none of that garbage. You see what I'm saying? So like, but here's the flip side. Do you know that it's the science behind the music and all that? I remember General Haim was bringing out when you talk about the different chords you put together, the spell that it puts on you. You listen to, that's the one that came to my mind about Mother's Day, but it's a lot of Mother's Day songs.
Dear Mama.
Dear Mama.
You
see what I'm saying? It invokes you. It invokes some kind of emotion out of you, to where as though you feel like you got to serve this woman. You feel me? If you don't serve this woman, you're disrespecting God Himself. Not knowing you serving her is the disrespect. There's nothing wrong with honoring your mother. The Lord tells us to honor your mother, honor your father. You see what I'm saying? But when you make your mother and your father a god or a goddess, you see what I'm saying? You're sinning against the Lord, man. And that's what these holidays, in particular Mother's Day, going to do. You feel me?
All
right. And then the spirit behind Mother's Day, the mother, like I'm telling you, you cannot. And I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it, but when it comes to Black women, Hispanic or Native American women, don't let them feel like you owe them something.
Right.
Don't let them feel like they're entitled to something. You feel me? If they entitled to it, they are God themselves. You feel me? And you better come correct. You feel me? Or you will get blacklisted or blackballed in your own family. You ain't in no more group text for you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like they will blacklist you in your own family for not bringing that gift. Go ahead.
When they holding hands in the circle about the thank the mom about for the stuff she did before they start, she gonna put it out there that you ain't get her nothing.
Right. It's like the collection plate.
Gone.
That's like the collection plate in church. You feel me? Such and such ain't put something in the collection plate.
Right.
Or and that's how she's gonna look at it. You feel me?
Gone.
My own son.
Mm-hmm.
My own son could not get his mother nothing on Mother's Day.
Right.
All that I've done for him, I carried him for 9 months. Went through all that pain of birthing him. You see what I'm saying? And this is how he repaid me. I mean, they will guilt you into, if you weak, you gonna go get a gift. You're gonna go right out on Righteoustown Road. You see what I'm saying? On Emerson Avenue, and you're gonna go buy one of them little they got the pre-made joints. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, get bunny, you get a few eggs, you get some chocolate, you get a card, and a couple flowers. You feel me? Go ahead.
Come on. You got a question. It said, can I ask a question? Is it the same for Teacher Appreciation Week? No,
who asked that?
My rep just asked that.
Yeah, so teacher, here's the difference between a teacher being appreciated for the things that they did and us celebrating Mother's Day. What I'm bringing out is celebrating Mother's Day, you're actually serving a false god.
Right.
There is a false god that's attached to Mother's Day that we're celebrating.
Right.
You saying thank you, teacher. We appreciate you teaching my kid for the rest of for all year. That's nothing. Come on. You could do that any day. Come. If y'all ain't hear what Cap say, like you can show teacher appreciation. You could choose any day of the year to do those things.
Right.
But when it comes to Mother's Day, the so-called white man, he's I'm telling you, he got a conglomerate on this particular day. On this particular day of 2026, this is the day you got to serve your mother.
Right.
This is the day you're gonna show her that you love her. This is the day you're gonna fuel my economy. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And on top of that, you're gonna make her false. You're gonna make her a goddess. You feel me? And make Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans sin against the Lord. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with teacher appreciation. That's different from celebrating Mother's Day because you're not serving a false god. There's just recognition to say, listen, we thank you for teaching our kid. That's it. Was that it?
Come on, verse 24.
No, you could drop that. Let me get Baruch 4:1.
Come on. That's not proper.
We're gonna get some more in the scriptures, man. Here's the thing. This is why it's so important to bring these things out, because here's the thing. We have a culture in which we have high holy days that we celebrate the Most High, man, that we honor the Most High. You feel me? And like I said, I keep bringing up Passover because Passover, like, that's the culture of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans when you see it. That's our culture. We try to jump into everybody else's culture. You feel me?
Right.
We try to be a part of everything. You see what I'm saying? We want to be like the Hindus. We want to be like the Chinese. We want to be African. We want to be everything except for Israelites.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When our culture supersedes all their cultures. You feel me? You got that?
Come.
Go ahead.
Baruch, you said chapter 4, verse 1, right?
4:1.
Come. Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Lord said this is the book of life, man. And these laws, these laws endure forever, man.
Right.
These laws endure forever. Like when you come and you start learning the truth of the Most High, why wouldn't we want to learn what the law is? You feel me?
Right.
Because when we learn what the law is, that gives us insight to how the Most High himself thinks. It gives us insight to what he requires of us. You see what I'm saying? The Lord say in the law that endure forever, all they that keep it shall come to life. We don't realize that when you start keeping the law, that's when you start living, man. You start looking at life different. When you start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, life looks different to you. You see what I'm saying? But such as leave it shall die. You understand? Like there's no moral compass. Hey, shalom on the one. Like there's no when you leave these laws, statutes, and commandments, you start realizing this is the culture we live in. This is heathen culture. When we not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, this is the lifestyle that we're living as a whole right now, as we speak. When we can do whatever we want to do. You see what I'm saying? You see a woman that you like, you feel me? It don't matter if she got a husband, right? You're gonna go do what you're gonna do anyway, right?
Okay.
That's the kind of lifestyle these heathens live. That's not the lifestyle of a Black, Hispanic, and Native American man. You understand? Like that's what we got to realize. Keep going.
Come. Verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Listen, say, turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof. You understand? Like, take hold of this truth, man. Take hold of these laws, statutes, and commandments and walk in that. That is the light.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, when we're not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man, we walking in darkness. We walking in darkness to the point where as though we don't have no moral compass. We don't know what the hell we supposed to be doing. We just out here just surviving. We not living. We not living until we learn to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, because we start to understand the mind of the Most High.
Right.
We start to understand what the Most High requires of us. You understand? Keep going.
Come. Verse 3. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a stranger nation.
And that's what we do, man. It say, give not thy honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Right.
And that's what we do. By celebrating Mother's Day, by celebrating these different holidays, we're giving something profitable that we have, we're giving it to these other nations, man. And that's our honor and our respect.
Right.
Our honor, respect, it should reside with the Most High, man. You understand? When we celebrate these holidays and we take away from our own culture, what we do is we take the best of us and give it to these other nations.
Right.
We go and we elevate their culture. We become the best at their culture. You see what I'm saying? Instead of giving out reverence, instead of giving the best of us to the Most High, we take the best of us and give it to these other nations, man. And that's why we're destroyed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's why we don't. That's why if you talking about Black culture, man, we think that smoking weed is Black culture. We think that getting high is Black culture.
Come.
We think perk 30s is Black culture. That's not.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's not Black culture. You see what I'm saying? That's the culture of these other nations, being a gangster. You see what I'm saying? We think those things because when you hear it, we so good at it We've adopted their culture so much and we became so good at it that when you hear it, you don't even think of the nation it came from.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? What if we put that same energy? What if we put that same passion into keeping our own culture, man? What if we put that same energy and that same perseverance into keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments instead of saying we can't do it? What if we actually tried to do it? Do you know the type of people we will become? Do you know the nation we will become? These other nations wouldn't have nothing on us. The only way they got something on us is when we join their nation and we make their nation better than our own. You see what I'm saying? Any more on that?
All right, sir.
Let me get
Like,
go ahead.
I mean, it's like what you're bringing out is powerful. Because you think about it here in America, especially in our community, we taught to be individuals.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for us to, you know what I mean, think about us being a stronger nation. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, a lot of us don't even care about the brother sitting right next to us. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And that's like conditioning. You know what I'm saying? They're teaching us, yo, just be individual. Just be individual. Be on your own. Don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, that's destroying us.
And what you're saying is happy because here's the thing. A lot of us don't know what a strong nation looks like.
Right.
A strong nation says that the so-called white man, the Chinaman, the Japanese man, the African, they can't come into our communities and destroy our communities and profit off of our communities.
Right.
And while we're impoverished. You see what I'm saying? Right here, right down the street from this school in Baltimore, they got something called Little Italy.
Okay.
They got Little Italy right down the street from us, right? They got nothing but Italian restaurants in that community. Do you think if a black person went and set up a soul food spot in the middle of Little Italy,
Right.
how long do you think it's gonna last?
Ain't going even.
It's not. Go ahead, you had something, sir? Yeah, a black-owned sushi joint in the middle of Chinatown. How long do you think that's gonna last?
Ain't gonna get in there.
You're not. And not only that, they gonna destroy you. If you got a building, they might very well burn that building down.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Send a message to you. And guess what? No one's gonna get in trouble for it.
Right.
But here it is. You come into Black, Hispanic, Native American, you come into our communities, we got everybody feeding and eating off of us, man. That's what happens when we lose our culture.
Right.
That's what happens when we try to be everything to everybody except for each other. You understand?
Okay.
You know, you got brothers that they get into mixed martial arts, they're not even realizing that this is black.
Right.
Jiu-jitsu is black people. You see what I'm saying? But we start putting on netted shirts, thinking we a Chinaman. You feel me? Thinking we thinking we Bruce Lee, like, and giving credence to Bruce Lee, like he was the greatest fighter of all time. You feel me? I'm telling you, Bruce Lee wouldn't stand a chance here. You see what I'm saying? And we reverence him like he's the ultimate fighter. You see what I'm saying? We put the dashikis on and feel like we're cultured.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Them dashikis be, you know, they ugly as hell to me anyway. You see what I'm saying? Like you're trying to be something, you're looking crazy walking down the street. You see what I'm saying? Then you got to put sandals on because we know Hamites, they wear nothing but sandals out. That's damn near how I tell them. Their culture is to wear sandals with everything. They wear they steel-toe sandals. You feel me? I'm telling you. Yes.
Yeah, and now our community, we turning Muslim. You see, there's a video out, right? This lady, she taking her son to court. He ain't a Muslim, but he going to court. So he put the whole Muslim garb on, and he like, yeah, today I'm gonna be on my deen. Put the whole Muslim garb in there, him and his friend, and I don't know what happened at court, but it was just like, yeah, now the way out is, I guess, be a Muslim.
Well, that's the thing. When you're on the streets, like being a Muslim in Baltimore, that's a gang. It's a prison gang. You feel me? So you'd be Christian on the street, but when you go to jail, you need that protection. Then you taking your deen. I'm taking my salats. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm praying 5 times a week, 5 times a day. That's all for protection out. As soon as you come back out, your mother is not. You come back to mama house. She is not putting up with you being no damn Muslim.
Right.
And praying 5 times a day, scan her.
Right.
You better become a Christian again. You see what I'm saying? So that's how things is. Let's finish with this scripture real quick. Let's go to Titus 2 and 3.
Come on.
I'm going to show you how women's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? These are the type of women should be honored, not the ones who want to be honored, you know, being a god and all that nonsense. You feel me? You know, it's Mother's Day, so you come before the Most High and all this nonsense. No, read that.
Titus chapter 2, verse 3.
This is for all women. Like the women, this is what the older woman should be to the younger woman. If you young, this is what you should be doing. You should be trying to become this so you can teach the women coming after you. Go ahead.
Verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
They say the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness. Listen, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like women behavior is off the chains now.
Right.
Like when a woman getting her feelings, she feels like she has no regard for anything. She can do what she want to do. She can say what she want to say, and can't nobody correct her. You feel me? That's the culture of it right now. When a woman gets offended, it's like damn everything. You feel me? Let a woman in the world, she say her man cheated on her. She think because he got another woman, she has the right to take his life.
Right.
She will try to kill him. For him having another woman. And she think that's righteousness. No, women got to learn to behave correctly. That's what the age women should be looking at. They should be, and it's a lot of, they talk about the young chicks. The young chicks got it from somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Like back when I was growing up, like these are the grandmothers now, but they was at Freaknik and they forget that.
Right.
Freaknik, they was doing all types of things on camera. And they talking about the young girls now. They got it from you. Go ahead.
Not false accusers, not given too much wine, teachers of good things.
Not false accusers. That's another one. You know how many brothers are in jail or unalive because a woman lied? Because she got her feelings hurt, she lied on him. You see what I'm saying? He did this, he did that to me. And the whole while it wasn't true. I think the young sister who was up in New York a few years ago, she lied on her boyfriend. They was Dominican. And her brothers ran down. I think they killed the boy. And they came out that she was lying. She was just angry at him. Stephon Diggs. Look at that. False accusers are. They say not given too much wine. Like women drink like fish now. Like I ain't saying a woman can't drink. My woman ain't drinking like that. You see what I'm saying? Like we will be in counsel. You see what I'm saying? Like not giving too much wine, teachers of good things. You feel me? Like these women are like, if you're an age woman, this is what you should be looking for.
Right.
This is what you should be looking to do to teach the younger women. Like it's nothing wrong with teaching a young woman to keep a house. Like that's almost like a lost art right now. You tell a woman, I just want you to cook and want you to clean. I want you to do domestic things. You feel me? She look at you like you speaking blasphemy to her.
Right.
Like I got my own job. I can do this. Why can't you cook? Because I want you to cook.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's what the older women should be passing down to the younger women. The problem is no one can check a woman because she feel like she's a goddess. Because on Mother's Day, everybody get on their knees and bow and worship her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When it comes to fathers, what do fathers got to teach their sons? Fathers got to teach their son how to be men every day of the week.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But nobody's teaching these young girls how to be women. You understand? And that's where the problem lies. And the problem multiplies year after year after year by us losing our culture and celebrating holidays like Mother's Day.
Right.
Because we make her a god. And you think that feeling of her being a god ends on Mother's Day? No, that continues forever.
Right.
That's why on Father's Day, she say, I need a gift on Father's Day too, because I'm the father as well. I'm the mother and father. You ain't never hear a man say, I want a gift on Mother's Day. A woman gonna tell you that though. You understand? So listen, at this time, especially the times we're in, man, I know it's a lot of brothers and it's a lot of sisters. I know that you're watching classes. You're watching classes from your basement. You got the volume down low. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to upset you don't want to set, Reverend Daddy or your mother.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you've been watching ISUPK classes for the last 5 years, but you're scared to come to class. You see what I'm saying? Resist your family.
Right. Resist
your family and serve the Lord. You feel me? That's the only way we're going to learn to take back our culture, man. And with that, we're the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, coming straight out of 1 West 125th Street. We're under Commanding General Yohana. If it's not under Commanding General Yohana, it is not the truth. We've been bringing this out since 1969 that blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews of the Bible. And our oppressor, the so-called white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
right.
You understand? And at this time, we're going to bring up Officer Kana for a reading of the security announcement. Shalom.
These are the security announcements. We had the ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shut themselves with the world. After 6 months, if the brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, you can find in Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10 means 10th in Hebrew, and it's pronounced Mayashra. 10% of every penny or of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give, up and coming holy convocation. Just make sure you check on social media for any information on that. Remind Akim and Akwathim to check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he needs to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and those scarves. And with that, in the visual, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. In the visual, Elijah Shabbat, Elijah Barak. Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shah Barakatah.
Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shah Barakatah.
Yahweh Batak. Saw with me in the turn. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Individual Majim Shabbat, Majim Barak. Yahweh Shema Ladamba Shimmy Al-Shah. Yahweh Batak. Class dismissed.
Don't in the loud right. You can position that how you need to. You stay right where you at. Real quick though, we got a quick announcement before we conclude the class today. We're going to be raising up Officer Ganaya Allah. I know it's we bombarded you today with a little surprise, but it is what it is. But it's overdue and it's well deserved. You understand? Officer Ganaya Allah has been putting in major work for many years here in the Israelite School EPK up in Baltimore, media department, several other departments, always available for camp, checking in, funds, building fund, camp fund, tiles on point, never have a problem, never have an issue. You know what I'm saying? It's an honor to, stand alongside you at camp and in this work of the Lord. You understand? Continue to do the work that you're doing, and you'll be gaining much more responsibility than what you already have. Any other I can speak?
If I could, and good work, excellent work. What I could say about Officer Gana Yala, man, is professionalism. I mean, which is a very important thing when in the service of the Lord. Professionalism. Some people go to slave and show more professionalism there than here. I mean, making this your first wife, you understand what I mean, and being professional how you handle it, and carrying yourself in a way where it shows that, okay, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm in this work. I'm serving the Lord. So that's one thing I could definitely say I observed, getting things done. And another thing I'd like to shout out a lot of the brothers in Baltimore for, and including Officer Gana, don't get caught up in bullshit online. I've never got a phone call from the generals saying, hey, have this brother take this down. Hey, what? None of that. So excellent work. I mean, and I know John Katham is very proud of you. He said that to me himself, right? So definitely good work.
And so, like, if I could, I just want to say, like, when I first met Officer Gana and he came into the school, the person he is now and the person he is then, that he was, is night and day. You see what I'm saying? So you see the Lord working with him, understand? You see the brother growing. You feel me? And I think this is definitely worthy. He's definitely worthy of this rank raise. So good job,
Just one last thing. Since the library to now, it's been a long journey, but again, well deserved, and it's much more to come, and it's much more that is expected from you. You understand? Congratulations on your rank raise. You no longer be an officer of 50, but an officer of 500 here in Israelite School of UPK, under commanding General Yohana. I'm gonna get that anointing oil if I could. Repeat after me. All right. Just the brothers up here will repeat after me. Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yabaraka Yahweh.
Oyashamaraka.
Oyashamaraka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyawa.
Panyawa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Oyakanka.
Oyakanka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyawa.
Panyawa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Oyashamlaka.
Oyashamlaka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahusha.
Yahusha.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa.
Rapa.
Magan.
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 Ganayala.
Ganayala. Ganayala.
Ba'ashem Yahusha.
Ba'ashem Yahusha.
Wada Amon.
Wada Amon.
Okay. Okay. Official now, priest.
I don't come.
We got black Latinos and Native Americans. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the Lord's statutes and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit get inactive, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. Look. If shit go, look, you best get right, or you'll get, look, you got that, right, that shit go. If you got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. Ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn right. That shit go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn right. That shit go.
B-Raw, when I go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the scene is something you don't understand. Getting checked for my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away for camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar here hanging out the car. Wonder when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? When anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before.
That shit go left.
Nah, for real though.
Left, right, left, right, left. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn right. That shit go left.
Nah, for real though.
Left, right, left, right, left. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn.
Y'all about to swim y'all south, right?